It's done. It's done. It's done. Let's take it off here. So happy this is done. Next quilt, I will thread base like I just did this part up here. I'm gonna do it all the way. This time I was too lazy and left the pins in. The tension is better if you thread based, like Esther Miller's video said to do. All right, the unveiling. My phone's gonna fall out. All right, let's look at the end there. I don't know if you can see that good or not. How that pattern came out. Bottom. I started off on this end drawing lines off of this angle. And you'll see how it ends up over there. Alright. See, I know there's some basting threads in here somewhere I missed probably. Yeah. Okay, so I quilted a 1/2 inch squares in the middle of these on point, and then on these I did at an angle the same ones, and then another square in the big star, and then another shape at an angle, and then those are the hearts at the angle, and then this little thing, and then there's a different one there, and then these on up. And then in these small squares, I quilted in the ditch here, 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 here on the long sides. Here, 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 long side, here, 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 long side, here, 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 long side. And then on the outside of the big stars, I also quilted 1/4 inch around, and that's all the quilting in the middle. Dun 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 dun. And the pattern, you can see the pattern over on the side, the edge. Dun 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 dun. And that pole better not come out of there. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. So pretty. Okay, so my pattern was good. All up here. Over here. And when I got over here, I had quilted to about halfway, and I wanted to see how my pattern was gonna line up over here. And it was not gonna line up at all. So I'll put this heart in here and just let those lines come together and hit the heart, and boom, we're done. Adapt, overcome, improvise. So this is pretty puffy here. I might put another in there, maybe, but probably not, because I'm through. So I'm gonna take these pins out And then, not today because I'm tired, but I need to square it up, and then binding is next. Let me get my scissors. Let's see, help. Get enough room in that thing. Ah. Some corsage pins in there that bent all to hell. And she's free. Woo! All right. Uh-oh, this one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. I quilted it to the cloth. Well, I'll have to fix that one. Just a couple stitches though. I'll fix that for the next time. Okay, so next up, trim and bind. And then I need to iron Fanny's quilt and cut batting and backing and put it on the frame and all that. And me and Rose Be Gone will have some kind of collaboration on Fanny's quilt. So, bow. All right, my cousin friends, I'm gonna trim up quilt today. I have my longest ruler, and the biggest square I can find is my 15-inch square ruler that I have, and a big cutter. Also, I'm doing this without scooter today, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna start at the corners. Hopefully we're getting all of this. Because like I say, I don't have scooter today. Alright, right here, this pin. I have to make sure not to run over that. That's where I sewed it to the canvas on the quilting frame. And I gotta fix that still. Alright, let me get my 5-pound weight so it doesn't slide down. I'm gonna take my biggest square ruler and get the corner square. This should be pretty decent. So I squared it up before I put it on the frame. Oh, that's looking lovely. I just want to check down here before I get going. Looks like I might be all right. I'm gonna do all the corners and then connect up a bit for after that. Kind of lining up with the border seam, kinda. Looking decent. I've done worse for sure. Not that. Then I might move to the floor to do the sides. Maybe. We'll see how this works out. I don't feel like getting on the floor. Mold. Woo. That looks pretty good. Alright, let's see here. I'll try the sides up here. Oops. Duh. I'm gonna line up the 3.5 inch mark on the black border and go that way. I don't know if that cut right here where those boards met, so we're gonna have to. We got a divot right there. Right. This is a big quilt. Might as well take these basting stitches out while I'm at it. Oops. Three and a half inch line. Glad I didn't get on the floor. My back hurting already, huh? I'm standing up. Get up there. Shoot. 3.5. Oh. One side down, and I'll throw this away, but I'll keep these strips to make into something else. Fabric is expensive, as you all know. I need a bigger mat to cover this whole thing. A bigger table, one or two, both. I have a T-square, but somehow I don't like using that. Somehow it's weird to use. A tip: if you're hand quilting, always come to within a 1/2 inch of the edge. That gives me a little room, because when I'm trimming here now, what I don't want to do is cut the threads where I hand quilted, because that's going to come loose. Even though you're going to quilt on a binding, I wouldn't trust that to hold. So I usually go within a 1/2 inch or so of the edge. Just a little tip there. Two sides. Let's see. tell me I missed the basting threads. You're supposed to tell me stuff like this. This is not my favorite thing to do, so if you hear me sighing a lot, that's why. I like piecing and quilting, that's it. Anything that's outside of that, forget it. More, I think. Yeah, one more. Woo! More basting stitches. I swear, y'all supposed to be telling me this stuff. I thought y'all were my friends. Ooh, shit. Done. The cameraman is through cutting grass. He's standing there at the door, but he don't want to be on camera most of the time. All right, y'all. I'm done. Done trimming. So, next up, binding.